willing creatures. It doesn't say anything about.
Are live.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
You go,
Alright, I'll
Carl.
take it. Yes, I was. But that's okay. I forgive you. It is your
Okay.
stream,
I figured myself
not
too.
mine.
Anyway, we are live. It is episode 41 today of Ghost of Saltmarsh. Let's go. It's been only a week, I think. 2 weeks. Did we play last week? We played last week.
Wait, last week, yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
finished the Yoshi's campaign.
Yes.
Yoshi's
Yoshi's campaign. Interesting. Yes, we finished Yoshi's campaign, and we're starting off again with Ghost of Saltmarsh tonight.
Woo!
That's right. Damn straight. Excitement.
Where's the clap sound alert?
Here. Right there. There you go. Beautiful. Fuck sakes. Let's do a catch up. So we can get stuck into recapping and we can get stuck into playing ASAP so we can torment this lovely DM of ours. Blood, what have you been up to?
Nothing. Let's move on.
Yes.
All right.
How's your hand?
Yeah, Blood, how's
It's
it?
good. It's good. Moving on.
Is it handy though?
It is. It is very handy. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Ooh.
A little
Yeah.
bit. A little bit.
Let me refocus. That's it. That's what's left of it.
Are those staples? Or just
Nah.
stitches?
I think that was
Just
stitches,
all
right?
stitches. Yeah. The one that
Oof.
come off themselves
Oh yeah.
after like a
Those
week
are
or so.
super nice.
Yeah, they're super nice, but they were annoying at the end, so I had to pull them out myself.
Yeah. That's usually how it ends up.
Pulled out themselves, huh? It's
Like
a
the few
scam.
times I've had them, I always ended up pulling them out myself.
Get your money back, man. All right, well, moving on. If you don't want to talk about it.
Nah, seriously, I didn't do much. I was just working, pinched some titanium from work to practice jewelry with it. I've started designing that axe that you asked, Andy,
Very good. Very good.
and I'll have
Now
to
you just
learn
have
to
to ship
use
it to him.
Expecting good things.
You'll have to ship it to him when you're done.
Who said that I'm gonna ship it to him? I said I'll make it.
Still the exact man.
Alright, that's fine.
Can you withstand the fury of Stolgeg's axe? That's the question.
Hey, at least it's not gonna be cursed.
It'll be found thousands of years from now
Look.
and people will believe it meant something.
I'm sorry, but that axe is cursed, whether it's cursed or not, alright?
I was thinking about making it as an actual replica of two cans on a cardboard
Yes.
stick.
Please do.
Do it.
Please do.
Are you gonna build it the same size as what he has it though? Like a proper like
Nah.
axe size?
No, I want to make it into a trinket, like a key trinket size.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe
That'd be
I
pretty
will-
cool.
if you want to wear it on yourself, I can make it. I can make it.
Oh, I am getting it
He's
now?
like questioning it.
If I'll make it, you'll get it. Like I have no use of it. I just want to.
Oh, okay.
I just want to melt some metal, titanium, stuff like that.
What's the brand of the cans again, Andy?
The White Claw.
The White
What?
Claw. You need to inscribe like White Claw on it.
It's got a picture of, surprisingly enough, waves. I was expecting an eagle of some sort, but waves.
I was expecting a
Please.
bear.
I wouldn't expect that many details.
I was
on a
expecting a
titanium
claw.
claw.
I don't know why. Why would you expect that?
Because it's. Never mind.
Also, why titanium? Wouldn't gold be much easier to work with?
Well, I don't have access to gold yet. I only have access to
Yet.
titanium.
Why aren't you sending me gold? Blood?
Yeah, this guy does stocks. He can sell it for you.
Yeah, that's what I wanted in gold.
Gold. No, I said in chat.
Look,
I got
blood is
titanium.
worth its weight in gold, alright? We don't need no gold.
I would love a little, I don't know, freestanding model of the White Claw battle axe.
That's a good idea. Something to put on your PC. Like on your PC desk.
Yeah.
I don't know, if I'll get enough titanium, might consider making it like sort of a pen size.
Make
It's
a
like-
life-size titanium axe that
That's
swings
gonna
on
be
a
a lot of
pendulum.
titanium.
And Andy
That's
can
what
put
you-
it in
I mean,
his door.
This
I
big.
can make you one like bigger out of bronze if you wanna.
Yeah, just melt a couple of copper pipes.
I have a bunch of it at home.
It's gonna be one day. I'm gonna have like 10 different White Claw axe things made out of
And
different
different
materials.
axes.
You're gonna put it on the wall, and you're gonna turn the camera around to face the wall.
Yeah.
That's it. I could just place them up here, and it's got a
Oh
little
yeah, they'll
shelf.
be
Oh, yeah.
they'll be
Yeah,
lined up.
yeah.
right there.
True. And then, like, when you bring a girl around, you just got to make sure she's into D&D, so you can be like, "Yeah, this is from my first campaign."
I think even if you're into D&D, you'd be slightly confused about the axe.
Yeah. It's not a threat. I promise it's not a threat.
It will be looking so threatening if it's gonna look exactly like a toucans.
And then I raged. Oh my!
Can't be any worse than the Harry Potter figures I have just over there, so it's all good.
All right. What do I have here?
Is
I
that
used to have
a
something.
story for another time, or is that a story for now?
It can be a very brief story. They were giving things out at like at Coles, the little cardboard Harry Potter things. I got a lot of them.
Oh, fair. No. Those are
gotta-
things they give to like the families give to their kids.
Yeah. So what? I took him. I took him. That for me.
Hey, Mister, those are mine. Get back here.
Toys are me.
Not us.
And it calls, yeah, I'm gonna give it to my child. Keep it for himself.
Yeah, can I get extras for my 6 kids at home?
Gotta catch 'em all. Harry Potter.
Billy, Bobby, Whitney, Houston.
That reminds me of something. Like there is a way to test if you are an adult or not. Like basically,
I don't need to do that.
if you
I'm
buy
not
Kinder
an
Surprise and you hesitate to give it to your kids, you haven't grown up.
That, or I feel like if you can't put the toy together, then something's got to be said there.
Oh, I like that. If you
Oh,
hesitate.
Andy, your
to
cam's
put it
broken.
in.
I'll fix it again.
Rip.
Like Kinder Surprise, realize that you don't want to give it to your kids.
It's fine. I'll leave it up as it is for now, so it doesn't break the setup.
No, you
Yeah.
give the kid the toy and then you just keep the chocky. I think that's when you're an adult.
Hey man, kids can't appreciate the toy in a Kinder Surprise egg as much as we can, so it only makes sense to, take it back.
Exactly.
Take the power back.
Having a power trip with your kids now.
Fight on, brothers. Take those toys back.
You're my kid. I decide where it goes.
I really hope you never get kids.
What do you mean? I'll be there playing Legos right next to him. Like, I'm gonna build the best thing ever.
So like demolish his castle.
Yeah, it's gonna be Stolgeg and everything, and they're not gonna understand why.
One day, Billy. One day. One day.
Gonna make a white claw
Dad,
axe
why
out
do
of
we have
Lego.
to call you Stolgeg?
Just do it.
Dad, why are you always so angry?
Let me relive the glory days.
Your mother left me. That's why.
I wonder why, Dad. I wonder why.
Might it be the 5,000 cancelled?
I have no answer.
Stogeg stuck in the
Axes,
past.
you dumb kids.
Anyway, moving on. Eddie, what have you been up to?
Oh, not much, really. I've just been playing Halls of Torment to the point that it's become a hypnotic.
Kaleidoscope.
A little bit of a kaleidoscope with the waves coming in, and they're like, they're all coming in right at the very end. It sends me right to sleep, it seems, which is a bit rough, but it is what it is. I think I might be vulnerable to hypnotism in the end, it turns out.
Maybe, man.
All this time I've thought I'm alright, but then this game comes along and I'm like...
You know what's the worst is when those tiny dogs start coming in. When the tiny dogs start coming in, because they come in like circles, man. They're like this.
The shifting diamond, it gets me every time.
Also,
and the
they're
slimes.
just shit to try and kill.
And then the dogs that do the swirl, and when they're all coming in at once, it's just like...
Yeah.
Do you also turn your
go to
head?
sleep, I'm a chicken.
I don't turn my head. I just freak out.
Stop looking. Finally beat the first final boss. Took a long while, but did it with the Exterminator.
Nice.
And then I did it with the Cleric on the first try, and then I did it with the Swordsman on the first try. So... Exterminator's shit, turns out, as much as I thought he was good.
Yeah, he looks like he's good for taking out lots of, like, enemies. I don't know about, like, overall damage.
Yeah, it's too slow. The burn's fun, but too slow.
Yeah, very fair.
Warlock?
So on to Cleric or Swordsman, probably, for the next level.
I'm really stuck on Cleric. I really think Cleric has potential, but I just need some better items and traits.
Did you say something about Warlock Blood?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to that point yet. I've seen it's a quest in the third part, but haven't really checked it out.
Not good enough.
He's surprisingly
I've
alright.
stuck with the first level for a long while. I wanted those quests.
Yeah, fair. Here's a good game, though. Here's a very good game.
I was showing it to Shadowfang just a bit before we started, having dinner with him.
Nice.
Showing it off. I don't think he's as convinced as I was, so he won't be joining the cult anytime soon.
I mean, he's more of like a Call of Duty guy, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. But he's playing Diablo at the moment, so it's the same thing.
I mean, everyone is playing Diablo at the moment.
I'm not.
That's not true. Final Fantasy 16 just came out, right? Diablo's kind of on the back burn, I feel.
There's a Final Fantasy 16?
Oh, dude, you haven't seen it?
I didn't know there was one.
PS5 exclusive at the moment, and yeah, dude, look it up. It looks amazing.
So pretty.
Graphically, it's phenomenal. Musically, it is phenomenal. It's ticking a lot of boxes in terms of a AAA game. AAA. I think I slurred. All right.
Big companies.
Lost your money. But yeah, looks amazing.
We're getting to a point now, I think, like, I don't know if anyone remembers in Deus Ex Human Revolution, they had the posters for, like, Final Fantasy 23, and it had the picture of the character that it was supposed to be in that game. I wonder if they're actually going to commit to that path and actually use that character design for that game when it finally comes out.
It would be kind of funny.
It would be weird.
Just as like a girl, why not kind of thing, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, all right, cool. Scarra, what about you? What have you been doing?
Not much. Started work on Wednesday. Had a really good time. I fucking love it there. But also I'm tired as hell. Everything hurts. And I basically woke up and was like, ah, fuck, I need to prepare D&D. And I got up frantically, sat down, was like, fixed everything. But yeah, other than that, I kept playing an unreasonable amount of Warframe, completely ignoring the new update. Because I'm not doing the Duviri protocol because I'm incredibly bad at it. So I'm just doing the old stuff.
But she did get her, well, start her first job this week.
Yeah, that's what I said. Started my job on Wednesday.
Which is freaking awesome.
Congratulations.
I have money now.
Which means she has more video games.
Okay, I may or may not have bought 2 video games. All right, shush.
That's fine. Gotta enjoy your money, right?
I bought Control, which is just one of my favorite games of all times, and I finally get to play it myself, and it's
Control,
just
okay.
as good as I thought it was. And the other game is Islanders, which is just a small island building chill game for when I'm half dead.
All right.
Ah, it's on sale.
Yeah,
It is.
looks pretty good.
Maybe I'll grab it, or maybe I would have grabbed it if I wouldn't have bought Dawn of War.
Maybe I would have gotten it. But yeah, that's all there is. Nothing very exciting. I have a million things I want to do, and I didn't have any time at all. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's pretty good. Let's start a recap then, shall we, on what happened last session? Because last session ended in a very interesting way.
We did.
it is.
Does
Guys,
anyone
what happened?
Does anyone want to talk about
Come
what
on.
happened last session?
What's going on with all of you?
I feel like in total we moved about maybe 30 meters.
Hey, it
So
could have
we
been
started outside the
32, counting the explosion.
There was an explosion?
No,
That
I
was
don't
something
remember
that caused damage.
Yes.
I just
Poison
remember it
gas.
being an explosion. No, right at the
It was
end.
a fireball.
Yeah, the poison gas.
You're a gentleman
There was a
and
And then
fireball
a
right at the
fireball.
end.
Oh, and there was the fireball.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Fucking fireball. So we started off outside the boat, making our way on in. Janice jumped straight down the hole into what appeared to be
Pool?
very hot water into the
Jacuzzi?
boat.
Yeah.
Hot and
Hot,
gross water.
murky water that had slimy things touching me inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Slimy tentacles grabbing you.
Yeah,
by the scum.
by the scum,
Hmm.
which
Uh,
was eventful because I was the only one down in the hole, and everyone was up and
And trying to help you get back up.
Yeah, I was about to say they did try to help
Well,
you.
hey, I'm not being like, how dare you? I'm just saying I was the only one down there, and it was freaking me out.
to be specific, Boris was trying to help him up. Stolgeg was throwing Pokemon down the hole.
Tactical help.
True.
That is true. There was a tactical elk deployment.
Wellington the Wolf and Ellie the Elk came in for a duo team battle against the scum. Got their shit kicked in, unfortunately. But saved Janice, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right,
No,
they
they
deserve credit.
saved. I don't think did I end up using the chain to get up? I think I did, right?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, right at
But
the
I
end.
failed to pull you up, so Stolgek had to lend a hand.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, I'm not. Look, I might have a bit of a beer belly because of all the drinking, but come on.
And then after we dealt with them, wasn't there like a doorway we went through and there were more scum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we traveled further
dealt
into
with-
the ship.
It was like an
Yeah.
elven scum.
There
I
was
jumped in the water to deal with him.
Yeah, he was
Yes.
he was desperately trying to stay hidden, and he got wrecked by
As he
apparently being really bad at hiding, even though he was an assassin.
Yeah, that crossbow did hurt. But he got
Ouch.
dealt with, kinda. He disappeared, didn't he? Or did
No,
we
no,
deal with him?
he dove
No.
down, attacked Boris from behind, and then got murdered.
Ah, yes, very good.
That's
and then
what
we
you
had
get,
the
Brody.
other door,
Yep. Yep.
which
To
had
explain,
the flesh golem.
Well, first we heard that there might have been something on the other side of the door because it was initially closed, right?
It was.
Before Stolgeg decided. Did you kick it down? Or did you just open it?
I think I might have tried to swing my axe through
I
it,
think he axed it, yeah.
He asked the question.
and I don't
asked it a
think I
question,
managed to
yes.
quite hit the thing on the other side. But then we began battle with that, which went poorly.
Yeah, it was basically what, like an amalgamation of what was it? Fish? It looked like it was like made of fish and other things.
It was a flesh golem made out of sea creatures with the head of a beautiful lady.
Right.
That's right. Yes. Mr. Dory is into some strange things. Yeah, we struggled to get that down, and I think, well, from what we know, Mr. Dory was the one that intervened and started like putting the gas cloud around. I tried to diffuse the gas cloud to some effect. I did
Really well.
I was pretty happy about that because I finally got to use that spell. And then Mr. Dory was just like 50 poppity boo and then just like blew us all up. So we ended up basically wiping right at the end of last session, and everyone was knocked unconscious. We don't really know yet. We haven't started. But before we do start, Catboat has asked if we could do a recap of just everyone's classes and races and levels. So if you guys want to go around, and we'll just say our class, race, and level, and then we'll just get stuck into it, just so he knows.
Sounds good. You start.
All right, I am a Wood Elf Ranger. My name is Janice, and we just currently got level 10. I was raised by a pack of wolves, yes, and I drink a lot due to things that happened in my past. But I sure am going to make some fun of this, and that's me. Let's go clockwise. So Boris, you can go next.
Yes, as already mentioned, my character name is Boris. He is an old, and I mean very old, dwarf, who is a cleric who is basically obsessed with Procan. He's deity or god, I think that's how it is, right?
Deity or his god,
deity, yeah.
It's the same.
And I don't have any like real motives for joining this party. I'm just here because it is Procan's will for me to assist this party through this disastrous adventure.
Love it. Scaraba is our lovely DM, so she doesn't have any sort of race. She is God, and decides what happens.
Also, to clarify, this disastrous adventure is technically currently trying to stop an evil god from being resurrected.
Yes.
And somehow these three have actually managed to get there. Not quite sure.
Whether or not we know what is actually going on is a different story.
It's fine.
Hey, we're making gold along the way. Andy, go.
I am Stolgeg, currently known as passenger. There. I cannot say the G and the sh in the same sentence. Passenger Stolgeg. I am a fallen Aasimar. I was demoted from captain. I was driving a tank before. It was great. I am big, dumb, and angry, and that about sums it up. I love axes as well. That's extra feature.
He does have an unhealthy, or did have an unhealthy relationship with his axe until he got dispelled.
Until Boris said otherwise.
Alright, I had enough fun. Give me that axe.
No more fighting with the axes, man.
Remove curse. Ding.
Yep, that's our lovely little crew. And we're currently in a town called the Styres, and like I said, we've just been TPK'd, and we're about to find out what's happening, so here we go.
What's been going on? Yeah.
This is how the campaign ends. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, so I figured I'd wait until this to tell you that you've all died, and the world is doomed, and it's time to roll new characters.
Did we have to wait the whole week for that?
She gives us the level up, then decides like,
I gave you the level up, yeah.
Rude.
Alright. Yeah, the last thing you will remember is a bright flash, a wave of heat, and you will get knocked unconscious. When you awaken, you're not quite sure how much time has passed. You'll wake up at around the same time. You find yourself in a pretty small cell. All of you are chained to the wall in what seems to be a dingy cellar of some sort. And you notice someone sitting on a table outside the cell, reading a book. And it is someone you all recognize very well. He has lizard scales, he has a bag of popcorn on the desk, and he seems to be waiting for all of you to wake up. The one thing that has changed is that he's now wearing an eye patch. But other than that, Litrix looks just like you remember him.
He's gonna be needing another eye patch soon.
And I throw a grey fuzzy ball at him.
You reach for your bag and you realize that it's not there, and you notice next to your lizard friend there is just a heap on the floor, which is basically all of your gear just chucked in a corner, essentially.
Well, you know, I'm normally used to these mornings, but I'm not really a fan of this one. I kind of look towards him.
Yeah, he looks up, he grins, and he says, look, you decided to wake up finally. Took you long enough. How you doing?
Don't start
How are you
small
doing?
talk with me, son.
I want to spit at him.